അതെയോ? ഓ, ഇത് നമ്മൾ ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീം അടിക്കുമ്പോൾ കളിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം. OBS ഒന്ന് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാം. ഇപ്പം പബ്ലിക്കിലല്ലോ, പ്രൈവറ്റ്. വെരി ഗുഡ്. ഞാൻ അവിടെ ഡിലേ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇപ്പൊ വന്നു. ആങ്കർ ചെയ്യുന്നത് നമുക്ക് ശരിയായിട്ട് ഡിലേ ആയിട്ട് കാണാൻ ഈ ആ ലേസറോട് പോയി ലേസർ പോയിന്റ് ഇതെല്ലാം ഇവിടെ മാറ്റാൻ പറയണേ. വെളിച്ചെണ്ണി കാര്യം ഇവിടെ സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ
ഇതൊക്കെ ഏത് ആദ്യം
കിട്ടും. അതന്നെ അവർക്ക് വേണ്ടാത്തോണ്ട് കിട്ടിയായിരിക്കല്ലോ, വീട്ടിൽ കൊണ്ടുപോകും. അത് നമ്മളെ കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ അല്ലേ? നോട്ട് ഓഫ് പ്രോബ്ലം. അവരുടെ സമയം കഴിഞ്ഞു. താല്പര്യം വേണം ലൈവ് ആക്കണം. ലൈവ് ആണ്, കുറച്ച് പബ്ലിക് അല്ല. ഞാൻ പൈസ അടിച്ചിരുന്നു. ഏതാ ഇതിനടുത്ത് ആണെന്ന് അതൊന്ന് വെച്ച് കൊടുക്കാതെ സാധാരണ പേപ്പർ മാം പേപ്പർ ഒന്ന് കൺഫേം ആണെന്ന് പറയാം മാം ആ അത് പോസ്റ്റർ മാം പോസ്റ്റർ ചെറിയ പേപ്പർ മാം ഓക്കെ മാം ഓക്കെ മാം ഉണ്ടോ ഓക്കെ മാം അതെന്ത് ഇതൊരു വിളിക്കാം പോയിട്ടുണ്ട് ബ്രേക്ക് കമന്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് ഇയർ ഇപ്പൊ
ഫീഡ്ബാക്ക് തന്നെ നോക്ക് കൈ നോക്കിയിട്ട് കുറെ നേരത്തെ വന്നു സിറാസിയേട്ടൻ അവിടെ ഇല്ല സിറാസിയേട്ടൻ അവിടെ നിൽക്കുവായിരുന്നു ഇപ്പൊ അവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നേ ഉള്ളു ചേട്ടൻ അവിടെ നിൽക്കുന്നേ
ആടാ ഒരു മനുഷ്യ വ്യൂലില്ലടാ ഒരു മനുഷ്യ
വ്യൂ ഇന്ന് ഭയങ്കര കുറെ വ്യൂ ചെയ്യാൻ
ഫസ്റ്റ്
ലിങ്ക് കാണാൻ
ബെസ്റ്റ് പേപ്പർ എനിക്ക് ശരി നിങ്ങളാണ്
ഇവിടെ ഒന്നുമില്ല
പബ്ലിഷ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ
സ്ട്രീം ഉണ്ടല്ലോ സ്ട്രീം നടക്കുവോ സ്ട്രീം നടക്കുവോ
ലൈവ് നടക്കുവാണ് പക്ഷെ ലിങ്ക് ഷെയർ ചെയ്തില്ല
പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് തരാം
അയ്യോ ലൈവ് സ്ട്രീം ലിങ്ക് അയച്ചോ ലൈവ് അല്ല ലൈവ് ആണ് പക്ഷെ പബ്ലിക് പബ്ലിക് ആക്കില്ല പബ്ലിക് ആക്കില്ല പബ്ലിക് ആക്കില്ല ബാക്കി ഊഞ്ചോ യെസ് മാം ആരാ ഇനി ചവിട്ടി
അയച്ച വിടാനാണ് നല്ല എടുക്കട്ടെ
ഇതിപ്പോ അതിന്റെ വോളണ്ടിയർ ജോബ്
കൈ വെച്ചോ കിടക്കുന്നോ കടിയില് പഠിച്ചാടി നിങ്ങളോ ഇപ്പൊ ആവശ്യമൊന്നും എത്തിയട്ടെ
Good morning. Aldo.
Practice, practice. First day വേറെ second day വേറെ പേര് മേടിക്കണം എനിക്കറിയില്ലല്ലോ ഇതൊക്കെ എവിടാണ് ഞാനത് പറഞ്ഞു അല്ല പുറത്തൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നതാണ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നു പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ല മോഹൻ സാറും അനന്ത് സാറും വൈകിട്ട് 3 മണിക്ക് 2 ചോദിച്ചത് ട്രെയിനിലെല്ലാം മനസ്സിലായി ഇവിടെ അവരോട് പറഞ്ഞില്ല അതല്ല ഈ ഇതില്ലേ ഇത് നമ്മുടെ റെക്കോർഡ്സ് ആയിട്ട് എടുക്കാം നമ്മുടെ ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് കുട്ടികളുടെ എന്താണ് പറഞ്ഞത് കാണുന്നത് ദൈവമേ ഇന്ന് സുഖമായിട്ട് പോയി കിടന്ന് ഉറങ്ങാല്ലേ കഴിക്കാൻ പറ്റണില്ല അനന്തകൃഷ്ണന് ശബ്ദമില്ല ശബ്ദമില്ല പെട്ടെന്ന് വരാം നല്ല പരിപാടിയാണ് ചെറുപ്പം നല്ല ഡാൻസ് നല്ല മനുഷ്യനുള്ള എഴുതിയാണ് ഇത് കാരണം മതി അതൊന്ന് എഴുതി വെക്കണേ ആ അത് നമ്മള് നോക്കണം 10 മാത്രം എനിക്കറിയില്ല അതല്ല 3 പ്ലേസ് ഉണ്ട് സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് എല്ലാവർക്കും അതെ 3 ഉണ്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് തേർഡ് അതുപോലെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് തേർഡ് ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ച അതല്ലേ ഇവിടെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് ഇത് മാത്രമല്ലേ കൊടുക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ എല്ലാവർക്കും കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ എല്ലാവരും പ്രാക്ടിക്കായിരിക്കും
private അല്ലേ അത് ഇട്ടുക വെറുതെ പോയി she's using it like private public അവിടെ നമ്മൾ ഇത്രയും ചെയ്യുന്നത് പ്രൈവറ്റ് എന്ന് പബ്ലിക് ആക്കി പോകുമ്പോൾ മോശം കാര്യം എങ്ങനെയോ അതായത് ഇപ്പം പബ്ലിക് അല്ലല്ലോ നമ്മൾ പബ്ലിക് ആക്കുമ്പോൾ കൊല്ലത്തെ മിനിറ്റ് എടുത്ത് വരുമ്പോൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ കാണാൻ പറ്റും
Everyone is requesting to kindly be seated, please. At the back, everyone is requested to kindly be seated, please. Everyone, HOD sir will be there shortly. Please be seated. A very good Yes, Steve Wilson, head of the department, respected faculty members, distinguished delegates, and my dear participants. Welcome to Equilibria 2026 valedictory function. As we stand at the vital step of this remarkable journey, we stand at a culmination of truly what is an odyssey. We have truly lived up to the theme of Equilibria 2026, from molecular sparks to cosmic wonders. Over the past few days, Equilibria 2026 has served as an amazing platform for seasoned scholars and young minds to connect, collaborate, and innovate. From thought provoking talk sessions to insightful discussions to inspiring presentations, every moment of Equilibria 2026 has reflected the curiosity, rigor, and imagination that drives fields of biotechnology and biochemical engineering. Today, we gather not to mark the conclusion of an event, but to celebrate the spirit of inquiry, collaboration, and innovation in science. To formally commence the valedictory program, I invite our respected head of department, Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan, to deliver the welcome address.
So, respected fellow Chief of the Chief Guest of the Day, Engineer R. Noble, Vice President, Strategic Planning, Excellent Lecturer in Thiruvananthapuram, Danny Lawrence, Convener of Equilibria 2026, Mr. Devardhan, Co-Convener of the conference, my dear faculties, delegates, participants, and students. It's my privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory function of this 3 days international conference on biotechnology and bioengineering being organized by the Department of Biotechnology and the City College of Engineering. As you know that over the past 3 days, all of us have been having a very hectic time, making arrangements only because of support of students. This has been made possible. So I would like to acknowledge the services rendered by my faculty and students of the department for bringing this conference to successful culmination. So over the past 3 days, we have been witnessing insightful lectures, deliberations, discussions, networking, and also industrial connect, people from industries taking part in the conference and delivering lectures online and offline. So I was wondering how this has been made possible in a short span of time. Again, I would like to emphasize that this is only because of the support of my colleagues and my students. So Mr. Devardhan, the enthusiastic coordinator, student coordinator, and the supported Mr. Devardhan for all the also all the student countries. I would want to make it clear each of these committees. So all of them extended support in their own ways and contributed to the success of this conference. So this conference has been a platform for exchange of ideas and researches carried out by different students right from BTech, Tech, PhD levels. So there has been very good representation from the different institutions across the country and also abroad. So that is the success of the conference. Success is decided by the amount of participation of the various institutions around the country or even outside. So I would say that we have received ample number of papers that too many of them were with original contributions. So our technical committee at a tough time evaluating the papers received over the past few days. And the publication committee also had a tight job during this fortnight because after getting the papers, it has to be subjected to review by the expert committee. Then it has to be put in proper format, and then that had to be released on the annual day. So I do not expect that this book of abstracts could be published on the inaugural day. So when on the morning of 29, when I reached here, I think my students brought to me a set of books, book of abstracts. I was really surprised. Am I audible? I was really surprised how that the students have come to me with books, all the abstracts, oral presentations, also presentations. So that shows the concerted effort of the teamwork. Because of the teamwork, this has been made possible. Then, of course, the kind of interaction we had with experts from India as well as outside, including the universities in Canada. One of them, one of the speakers was from British Columbia University. Another was from University of Ottawa, Toronto, Canada. Another speaker was from the industry, AstraZeneca, which is very well known to us at the time of COVID, production of vaccines. So, in a sense, I would say that the compound result, this conference resulted in success only because of the support of my students. Another thing I would like to say about the conference is the areas that have been open to us, the the versatile areas that have been open to the students of biotechnology and bioengineering department. Many of you had a skewed perspective about the grants, but fortunately, all the speakers have showed you what are the ways in front of you, in which path you are supposed to move about, beating your BTech or even prior to beating your BTech. where you have to focus on what are the developments taking place elsewhere, the area of biotechnology, what are the applications. In this respect, our speakers gave you a good insight about the different areas, the biotechnology, bioengineering, including the industrial operations. As I've been telling always, biotechnology is not to be rested within the lab. Now it's a $1 billion industry. So you have to get prepared yourself to face the challenges, take up the challenges, how to run an industry, how to familiarize with the processes, how to run the operate the equipments, how to use different types of sophisticated control systems. And another aspect which has been revealed to you is by Dr. Gurullah Yusuf, who was Chancellor of IIST Trivandrum. So he has opened up an area of materials. He used biocompatible materials, which are becoming very prominent in the upcoming era. It will be regulated by bioastronautics, how the space, the people traveling in space are affected by the radiations, how the human cells are getting affected, how the DNA is getting affected on account of travel of the astronauts. Another aspect which many of the speakers point out is the importance of modeling. At least a few of you who have the perspective that you do not have any expertise in modeling. So how important is modeling in biotechnology, biotechnology? When it is translated to industrial form, certainly the principles of modeling need to be applied. So likewise, a lot of areas, space biology, models of space biology, bioastronomy, nautics, all these are areas that are yet to come. It's coming. It has already come. We are lagging behind in this. Our curriculum did not include such things. So it is high time that our curriculum also should include all these newer aspects. So the conferences like this, listening to the speakers would certainly help you in getting new ideas about the new developments taking place elsewhere. Dr. Adya Karthikeyan has opened you another area, surface modifications of materials, surface modifications of materials. Dr. Jose Vilparambal has brought another area that you can take up for research, how co-crystallization is used in medicine production. So that was, these things are very new areas wherein you are supposed to work at completing your course. You go out from this campus, you should be equipped, at least you should be familiar with such and such areas. So I don't want to prolong much. Let me embark into my assigned responsibility. So first and foremost, I extend my hearty welcome to our principal, Dr. C. Satish Kumar, who has extended us. Now, yesterday only I contacted Mr. Mokul. He is serving as the Vice President of the HLL Healthcare Limited. I requested him to be the chief guest for today's valedictory function. We were in contact earlier as well, right from his college days. Even afterwards, I contacted him, get some internship opportunities at his organization. The moment I contacted him, come here, bless the students of our department in his valedictory function, he read. So on behalf of the Department of Biotechnology, Biochemical Engineering, and all assembled here, I extend a profuse welcome. Wouldn't that is why for my students. Now, I extend my hearty welcome to my colleague, Dr. Annie Lawrence, who had been with me right from the beginning, all the activities. She has been a pillar of support for conducting all the events, the formulation of this schedules. So she supported me in all the activities associated with this conduct of this conference. So on behalf of all of you, I extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Annie Lawrence. Now, the very important person here, Mr. Devardhan. He is the co-convener of this Equilibria 2026. Executed the thing, moment I conveyed the things to him, he agreed and then he applied, then executed all the jobs that I have assigned to him, along with supervision as well. And then, so I, on behalf of all of you, I extend a hearty welcome to you. Welcome to open winner of Equilibria 2026. So I hope others will, the next batch of students to become, or the person to become the coordinator would emulate Mr. Devardhan in conducting the events. So on behalf of, let us give him a big hand. Now this my acknowledgement goes to my fellow teachers, my colleagues, faculties of our department and staff of our department. So they also have extended, they were with me, all the faculties and staff were with me in carrying out the activities of this Equilibria 2026. So I extend a hearty welcome to all my colleagues. Out of the yet another community, a very important community, my own students of the department. Without your support, this conference would not have been possible. I know how enthusiastic you were running from pillar to post to get the things done. So personally, individually, this is not an individual affair. This is a group effort. If the department shows it unity, certainly you will be able to conduct conferences of any level, national or international, or even what you say, I don't know what is there beyond that. You can invite people from outside. So time is not a problem. Money is not a problem. You consider the effort of all the students. Among the group of students, has to be coordination among the group of students. We have to plan it at least 1 year before, conduct an international conference. So I extend cordial welcome to all my students and staff of our college, and also the speakers who delivered the lectures. I have to acknowledge all the speakers. The services rendered by them was really tremendous. Because when I contacted them, within no time they agreed. All the speakers. I contacted many of the speakers available outside. They told, okay, I would give a talk. So that was the kind of rapport we had with the people. This is possible because only because I'm a teacher. I'm fully confident that since I'm a teacher, only because of that, this has been made possible by contacting all these people, working with all these people. So people say that earlier, people say that teaching profession is not good. But I was very passionate in teaching. I was very interested in teaching. I switched my job from industry to teaching. So again, I don't want to talk about myself. So I welcome all those assembled here, all the faculties of this department who extended support to me. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome. I now kindly invite Professor Dr. Annie Lawrence, convener of Evogen and Equilibria 2026, to present the conference report. Chief guest of the function, Mr. R. Noble, Vice President, Ethical Life Care Limited, our principal, respected Dr. P. Satish Kumar, Head of Department, Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan, sir, and co-convener, NCS, and external participants, my colleagues, and my dear students. So, with great pleasure, I can say that we reached the last session of our 3-day international conference, Equilibria 2026, organized by the Department of Biotechnology and Biomedical Engineering. So, the primary objective of this conference was to provide a platform for the experts from various domains to come here and share their novel ideas about the recent developments in the field of biotechnology and biochemical engineering and the other related domains. So I think over the past 3 days, the conference has truly achieved its intended purpose. Then the conference commenced with a colorful and meaningful inaugural session graced by our chief guest, Dr. Tessie Thomas, and keynote speakers of various institutions. So their insightful addresses set the tone for the deliberations that followed over the 3 days. And in the afternoon session, our department organized an education visit to CSIR NIST Trivandrum. And the conference witnessed an overwhelming response with participation of about 300 delegates from various institutions around the globe. And a total of 35 abstracts for oral presentations and 36 abstracts for poster presentations were received, and out of which 35 oral presentations were done on different sessions. So I think these sessions provided a vibrant platform for the intellectual interaction and collaborative thinking. In this conference, we were privileged to host several eminent these national and international experts who delivered invited talks on emerging topics in the field and the interdisciplinary area. And also, these greatly enriched the academic experience of the participants. Also, the conference recognized excellence through Best Paper Award and also the Best Poster Award coordinated for motivating to pursue the quality research. Also, we received very good positive feedback from the delegates, and it was a true testimony to the success of this conference. And on this occasion, I would like to express my gratitude to our principal, Dr. C. Sadish Kumar, and also the sponsor of this program. The main sponsors of this conference was our department alumni students, especially 2006 first batch pass out students, then 2007, 2008, and 2011 batch students supported the conference very much. And I would also express, I am also thankful to our head of the department, Dr. K.B. Radhakrishnan sir. Sir was actually being CEO of this conference. From the very beginning till this day, Sir was in front of us for scheduling every program and contacting the experts from various institutions and scheduling timely sessions, etc. Sir was with us. Also, I express my gratitude to my colleagues and staff for their support and cooperation. And finally, I appreciate the support of my students. At least from the final year, we have some wing heads. At the same time, the wing heads of the first year, second year, third year supported the final year students. I also like to give the names of the wing heads. Primarily, I would like to express my gratitude to Devardhan CS for coordinating all the wings in a smooth and in the very beginning, he initiated to incorporate many meetings online and offline with the different wings. So the co-convener was Devardhan CS and the finance was beautifully guided by Ananda Krishnan, and the technical wing was headed by Johan and the media by Abhijit and team. And the content wing was a very tedious work because we received the abstract from the very beginning till the last session. So for the content wing, it was very difficult to send the papers at this time when it received to the scrutinizers, faculty members, and I congratulate Parvati Krishna. Amazing. Very beautifully. Then registration. Sania made report. Then we had a very good opinion about our lunch for the 2 days, and I appreciate our Nafis and the Portugal Sundar Kiran, and overall coordination by Shiraz and Puri Nagar. Then sponsorship by Nikita Raj, PR Nikita Ida Maria, and logistics led by Arshad and Sumit. Then cultural by Navami S. Nair and Yogi. Then the education visit was coordinated by Sana Santosh. RAF by Nandakishore. So I think the guidance and support of these all the final year students will definitely motivate the juniors for cooperating with the upcoming events in future. Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful reflection on the academic and institutional highlights of Equilibria 2026. Next, to grace the occasion with a presidential address, I cordially invite our esteemed principal, C. Satish.
respected chief guest, engineer R. Mohammed, Vice President, Equilibria Limited, Dr. K.B. Radhakrishnan, from Department of Biotechnology and Biomedical Engineering, Dr. Andy Lawrence, convener of Equilibria 2026, Mr. Devanan, the co-convener of Equilibria 2026, dear faculty members, and my dear students. It is my pleasure to speak at the valedictory function of the International Conference Equilibria 2026. In fact, this is the third international conference I am part of as a principal. And about the three conferences, Equilibria 2026 stands the best in terms of student participation and academic achievement. In the last 3 days, we all came together to learn, share ideas, and understand new things. I hope this has been a wonderful experience for you. My special thanks to the organizing committee, the faculty members, and the students. We worked hard to plan everything and made sure that everything goes according to plan. By your team effort, Equilibria 2026 has been very smooth and a successful event. I also thank all the participants. The interest and questions involvement made this event a grand success. As we close this conference, let us use the ideas and things what we got from here to our future studies, seminars, projects, and all future endeavors. I wish there will be Equilibria 2027 in a more colorful manner. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. At this moment, it is time to recognize the exceptional efforts and achievements that have defined Equilibria 2026. I kindly request Professor Dr. Annie Lawrence, convener of Emergent and Equilibria 2026, to announce the winners for paper and poster presentation. For the presentation of awards, I invite our respected principal, Dr. C. Satish Kumar, to kindly do the honors.
So for our participation, the first place goes to EQB053 Rohit Shivaprasad. The title was Cancer Associated KBT BD4 Mutations Induced Differentiation Defects and Confer a Unique Therapeutic Vulnerability, University of Lund, Sweden. Second place goes to EQB060 Floria Anthony. The title of the work was Vector-Based Factor H Delivery for Hemophilia, a considerations for promoter specificity and tolerance. From the Department of Health Science, UCO, Italy. And the third place goes to EQB019 Aishwarya Ravikumar. Process modeling and simulation for production of polyhydroxyalkanine from waste cooking oil. Department of Biotechnology, ESD College of Technology, Coimbatore. And for poster presentation, the first place goes to EQB064 Vivikta Vinay Menon. The role of DRP4, transcriptional machinery in literature review. Then second place goes to EQB022, Gauri R. Hari, Haya Mariam Shani, and Teams, Department of Biotechnology and Chemical Engineering, SCT College of Engineering. Third place goes to EQB066, Dr. Lakshmi Priya J. Biofilm-based strategies for sustainable wastewater treatment, optimizing nutrient recovery, micropollutant removal, and carbon neutrality from Rajasthan.
Moving forward, I would like to listen.
Respected Principal C. Satish Kumar, Professor and Head, Department of Biotechnology and Biochemical Engineering, Dr. K. P. Radhakrishnan, Dr. Annie Lawrence, Convener, Equilibria 26. They were the co-convener, Equilibria 26. Esteemed faculty members, organizing team of Equilibria 2026, and dear students. Good evening to you all. I stand before you today not just as a representative of National Life Care Limited, but as someone who has lived the journey that you are about to embark upon. When I look at you in this auditorium, filled with bright faces, I see not just students of biotechnology and biochemical engineering. I see the future architects of India's healthcare revolution. Let me begin by congratulating the entire organizing committee of Equilibria 26 for having conducted such an outstanding event. Before I talk about HLL, allow me to share a bit of my own story. Years ago, I was exactly like you, attending symposiums, wondering whether the theories we study would ever translate into real world impact. Today, after spending years at HLL, I can tell you with absolute certainty that the field that you have chosen is not just a career, it is a calling with the power to transform millions of lives. In 1966, when HLL was established as Hindustan Latex Limited, India was at a critical junction. The population was growing rapidly, healthcare infrastructure was limited, and access to even basic family planning products was a luxury for most Indians. The government, in collaboration with visionaries who understood both the social need and the technical challenge, created HLL with one simple vision: make healthcare accessible to every Indian. We started contract manufacturing. When we began production, we weren't just making a product, we were solving a complex engineering problem. Like, how do you develop lactose formulations that are safe, effective, and reliable? How do you ensure consistent quality across billions of units? How do you scale up production while keeping costs low enough for India's healthcare budgets? These questions require the same skills you are learning right here: process optimization, quality control, scale up challenges, material strategy, biocompatibility, just to name a few. But here's what I find most exciting about SLN's journey and what I would like you to understand. We didn't remain just a contract manufacturer. We evolved, we adapted, we diversified. Today, HLL Lifecare Limited is a fully integrated healthcare solution provider. A case in point is when we decided to develop indigenous blood bag systems. In doing so, we were addressing a critical national need. India was importing these at significant cost. Our engineers, including biochemical engineers like you, studied the interaction between blood components and polymer materials. They optimized plasticizer formulations to prevent hemolysis. They designed sterile manufacturing processes that met international standards. Today, excellent blood bags are storing life-saving blood in hospitals across India, and we have broken India's import dependency in this critical area. HLL had further ventured into vaccines manufacturing by setting up a new company, HLL Biotech Limited. The Vision 2030 set out for HLL Healthcare Limited as among numerous initiatives identified plasma fractionation as one of its focus areas, which requires technical expertise of biochemical biotechnology engineers. Now, I could spend the entire session telling you about our success,
but that wouldn't be honest or ethical. Let me share with you some of the real challenges that will keep us awake at night and excite us every morning. Because these are the challenges you will be solving in your careers. For example, you have learned about ideal fermentation conditions in your lab. Let me tell you what happens in reality. Batches fail, contamination strikes without warning, cell lines behave differently, enzymes that were stable in the lab lose activity during scale up. This is where your training as biochemical engineers become invaluable. You learn to think systematically, to troubleshoot methodically, and understand the engineering principles behind every biological process meticulously so as to provide solutions to such problems. Similarly, in your lab practicals, you might work with milliliters or liters, and scaling up is never as simple as multiplying volumes. Many a times we discover that what worked beautifully at bench scale created problems at production scale. We may have to redesign our reactors, rethink our process parameters, and sometimes go back to the drawing board entirely. This is why your knowledge of fluid dynamics, heat, and mass transfer becomes crucial. You are engineers who understand biology, and that combination is rare and powerful. So, as engineers, we need to be problem solvers, not just knowledge holders, collaborators, not just solo performers, continuous learners who understand business, not just science. Last but not the least, we need to be ethical in our profession. There are huge opportunities for the biochemical biotech engineers with the impending boom in biopharmaceuticals, personalized medicine, sustainable bioprocessing, point of care diagnostics, to just name a few. My dear young engineers, as you step out of Equilibria 26 and move forward in your academic and professional journey, please bear in mind that every bioreactor you operate, every process you optimize, every batch you manufacture, and every protocol you write has a profound impact on making healthcare accessible, making India self-reliant, and making the world better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience with us. Equilibria always takes pride in being a participant-centric conference. Bearing this in mind, I would like to take this opportunity to request a few individuals from both outside and inside the department to share their valuable feedback about the conference. I would like to call Mr. Edwin K. Johns, my CPIMSD, to share his valuable feedback on this conference.
Several people on the line, faculty members, students, and the participants. So I would like to take this opportunity to actually welcome. Actually, I am I would like to take this opportunity so in order to congratulate all the participants who have got their awards on this special occasion. And I am actually honored and privileged to be a part of this event, and because it's my first international conference that I am attending after being joined for a PhD program. And secondly, I would like to congratulate all the members who work behind the scenes to make this event a great success. And I also wish them a very good luck for their future years. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call Ms. Lynette George of fourth year to share her valuable feedback. Conference.
So hello everyone, I am Vinat and I am fourth year student of this department and I'm really happy to be part of this event because this is our last Equilibria event and I'm really happy to be contributing to it and all of them really worked hard and they were my friends they were running non-stop to have this event a grand success, and all the faculty members they all work really hard. And there were many challenges faced by them, but it was all managed so well. And I was also a part of it. I am really happy to be in the part of that. And lastly, the food was really good. Thank you everyone for participating in it and being a part of it. Thank you. Now I would like to call Ms. Manisha Manoj of third year to share her feedback. So, hi everyone. First of all, I would like to thank our principal and our HOD sir and also I ma'am. And now, mainly I would like to thank all the fourth years because they did so much work. They didn't pressurize us. They helped us. They made us make sure that we all did our work, but also took care of us. Their works are very inspiring. I hope we will be, our third years will be able to conduct Equilibria next year also. And also, especially like Leader C said, food was super. Today's food was super. Gulab Jamun was wow. Brownie was nice. After doing all the works and very being very hungry and getting to eat food like that was such a wonderful experience. And thank you. Thank you for the food especially. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Mr. Alice Benson for second year to share his value.
Hello guys. So if you don't know me, my name is Alan Road and I'm from second year. So this is my first Equilibria experience, and previous year, even though I was at second year, I was not able to attend the previous year's Equilibria. And to be honest with you, I after attending this year's Equilibria, it's been like a regret not to attend the previous year because it was so good. And first of all, I'm not a person who is coming to SET college just to get biotechnology engineering because I came to biotechnology and biochemical engineering like randomly, and I really love the choice. And for me, especially, and in the beginning, I was like really um, skeptical about this course. But I guess for the first years after attending this Equilibria, they would be able to like hope for the best and have a better visualization of what their careers are going to be. And let me congratulate all the poster and paper presenters because I've seen many of their work. I've attended many of their presentations, and let me say, was wonderful. And I will give a thanks to all the people who are responsible for this event and making it a grand success. Also wishing Equilibria 2027 a great success. Thank you.
Now, would anyone Yeah, also the CSI guy was it was really breaking. It was just, yeah. And the events are right, but was also thank you. And I hope to happen next year. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who shared their valuable feedback. Now, to wrap up this memorable event, I invite Devabanjan CS, the co-convener of Equilibria 2026, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Now, I would like our chief guest to give away the prize certificates for the winners. I would like to call for Anina for declaring the winners.
Postal consultation. First place goes to Divita Vinay. Second place goes to LBR Hari, Haya Mariam Shani, and Indrajit.
Good evening, everyone. As we arrive at the concluding moments of this valedictory ceremony, it is both a privilege and a responsibility to acknowledge the many individuals whose guidance, support, and dedication have shaped the journey of Equilibria 2026. This conference stands as a testament to collective effort, shared vision, and unwavering commitment. And it is now my honor to extend a heartfelt gratitude to all those who have made this endeavor possible. It is with immense pleasure and deep gratitude that I extend my sincere thanks to all the esteemed guests and dignitaries whose gracious presence truly elevated the stature of this occasion. I'm equally thankful to our distinguished invited speakers who enriched Equilibria 2026 with their valuable insights, joining us both online and offline over the last 3 days. I would like to place on record my real special appreciation to Mr. Mukund R, Vice President, Strategic Planning, HLL Life Care, for being part of our valedictory ceremony and lending his valuable time to bring this conference to a meaningful halt. I express my heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. C. Sadish Kumar sir, for his constant encouragement and visionary leadership. I extend my special thanks to our head of the department, Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan sir, whose guidance, academic wisdom, and unwavering support form the very foundation on which initiatives like Equilibria stands. I would like to acknowledge with great appreciation our convener of the occasion, Dr. Annie Lawrence, dedication, figure planning, and academic ability. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the faculty members of our institution for their invaluable support and cooperation. And finally, I extend my deepest appreciation to the organizing committee comprising of all my dearest leaders, especially the food wing, different volunteers whose passion, teamwork, and relentless effort transform Equilibria 2026 into a memorable and meaningful experience. As we conclude this edition of Equilibria, we are reminded that it is not merely an annual conference, but a legacy, a journey begun through visionary students of the past and one that continues to grow in purpose and prestige with every passing year. I therefore thank not only those who joined or who contributed to this edition of Equilibria, but also everyone who has shaped Equilibria into the respected brand it is today. I wish the very best to those who will proudly carry this legacy forward. Cheers to Equilibria 2027. Thank you.
Thank you, Devalandan, for sharing your motivational words. Now, I invite our respected head of the department, Dr. K.V. Radhakrishnan sir, to present the memento to our chief guest, Engineer R. Mukund. Now, I would like to request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem. I invite Tanisha and Pete to do the honor.
नायक जयति भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय हे
Minsan, pwede ko gawin ng